Hello you beautiful people, welcome back to the LOCK PWC video. Today we are in the, well, you guys are seeing it from my phone, we are on my phone and I am at work. So the audio quality might not be fantastic on this video, I do apologise in advance, but I'm having a number of issues on the game, as most of you probably are, also with LD Player and other emulators, where the game has sort of become inaccessible. Which is a small problem. I'm hoping it's rectified today, but I've not been able to check in the morning, which is why we're just going to record on my phone. I'm at work anyway, so we'll get this video done, and then hopefully tonight we'll be streaming live. And I may or may not have Mika's account for it. I'm literally just asking for confirmation. So if so, we'll be able to showcase the new Rin. If not, we'll be showcasing it at a lower level. But it is what it is, you know. Right, so let's cover the news. Now, notification update content, that's typically just 2 players being added. Yep, it's Nagi and Kiro being added to the main scout banner. They're not limited, so they are going to be added all the time. Just like how this new Rin will be added also. Now, update to cards. Guys, this is a huge list, so I'm going to go over them quickly. Feel free to sort of go through this in your own time if you please. Now, the first change is actually a huge one. The V2 Rin is getting a buff, and it's a big buff, because that Rin card was always really, really good, right? The Infinite Possibilities is a fantastic skill, added with the fact that you get the extra turn, and it's a ×6 card. Now, what it does is, it doesn't consume your Awakening. So, Training Kick is great again, because this Rin card is not going to consume your Awakening. It just makes it really, really solid. Before, where it was a bit of a hindrance to take, now it's a fantastic kick card to take. So that's really good. Now, it's also changed his Blue Lock Band practice. So he had a base blue card. That's now gone up to bright gold. So that's another ×5 multiplier. That is so, so powerful. Rin is a great kick support at the minute. This is the Kick Gagamaru, the Acrobat Gagamaru. So his entire stat line has been increased. So if you want to go and train him in kick, you can. He's up to 40% now, which is quite nice. Right, he had previously just a base red card and a black red card. That has now been increased to a dark gold. So that's a black card and a bright gold, which is a white gold card. Pretty standard stuff. He never had lecture bonus before, which I always thought was weird. I think that was my one issue with training with Gagamaru. Now he has 70%. That kind of makes him quite good. And they've adjusted a special ability for him, so now when you obtain the skill, he'll get an Awakening. I think it's alright. I don't think it's crazy. Do I think he's worthy of being put in a kick team? I think he's getting there. I don't think he's 100% sort of in the kick team yet. I still think Shido's a little bit better. But yeah, that's a big step in the right direction. Has no turns either, so no turn additions to that. Right, speaking of Shido, let's have a look. Shido's base stats have been increased, which is really, really nice. His dark gold card, which is his black card, as we used to call it, is now black-red. Now, I love and hate that, because, hear me out, black-reds consume so much condition, that they're almost a hindrance to bring to your runs. Like, it's almost a bait to bring them to your runs. But it is a big upgrade on the black card. I mean, you're going to say black cards use condition as well, which they do, I'm completely with you, but I feel like they use up less, so black reds almost just feel like a death sentence to your Awakening. But anyway, and then you've got your bright gold, which is always a nice card, to a bright red, which is actually probably a better card. It does consume your condition again, so this is a bit more of a condition sink, but it is going to be a better card still overall. Now he does have Blue Lock Band occurrence rate 80%, which is really nice. That is nice. That's going to make your cards appear a lot more. Right, Upside Down Nagi. I don't think they could do much to this card that's going to make it so much better. 70% lecture bonus is a W, and the extra 2 turns is always nice. Also, having a bright red, cool, that is nice. But I still think probably Movie Nagi might be better. We'll see. I don't know. Movie Nagi just got buffed, so I think if you're going to bring a Nagi, you'd bring Movie Nagi, especially because it has Demon of Shots. I don't know if this one does, so. Right, Baro Shohei, this is the V2. Baro has also been buffed. Now, his red card has gone to a dark purple. That is really nice, because turn generation. And his dark red, his black red card, as we call it, is now bright gold. I actually love that change. And his lecture bonus at 25 just confused me. It's up to 70%. That makes him quite solid. I think he's one of the better kick supports now in the game. Definitely try and include him in your kick runs. I think he's solid. Yeah, and an extra 2 turns when you get his skill. Great. Bara Shohei, the base one. Again, big update, big upgrade to him. His tiles were really outdated. I think he's always had a really cool kit, but his tiles were just really outdated. Now he's got a dark green, which isn't that good. It's only a black green and a base green. So his tiles don't feel any better, to be honest with you. I don't think there's a world where you use him, and I hate to be that guy, but I think base Baro is still just meh. Ooh, Igarashi got a buff. Now, Igarashi's buff is interesting. So his green Ultra Shuttle Run is now a dark green, and it's a circuit. Oh wait, no. Sorry, his gold is now a green, and his dark gold is now a dark green, and then his dark green. Okay, fine. So that's so weird. So his black card's now gone to a dark green. I wouldn't say his cards are crazy. His cards are not crazy, but there is a lot of changes on him. Is he worth bringing along with 35% lecture bonus? Probably not. He's probably still unusable. And it's still going to be sitting pretty low on that tier list. Jingo Araishi was one of my favourite characters in this game for a long, long time. Someone that I maxed really early because he was the first, like, 70%, him and Rayo. And I've hit some crazy runs with him. Let's see what he's had. So, his dark gold, his black card, is now a bright gold. That is really nice. Obtain 1 new bright circuit card at 100 as well. Oh, let's actually have a look at this. So, yeah. He's got 2 bright gold cards now, which is actually massively good. And in addition to that, oh, we're going to have to scroll back down. Let's see if there's any other changes to Raichi. Now, when he gets the ball, his mine occurs, you get 2 turns. So he actually generates turns as well. He is going to sit well in that physical team. You're going to probably use him in the physical team now, like almost guaranteed. Ooh. Okay, Tokimitsu's biggest issue was he never had lecture bonus. Well, his lecture bonus was bad. 70% makes him quite viable. He's always had like 50% physical stats. I think this actually makes him quite viable. It's only a dark purple though. If only he had a slightly better tile as well, like a white purple would have been probably just enough to push him into viability. Right, Dada Silva. Dada Silva again is a guy that just doesn't fall. I think his ability just falls off in the wrong place, right? He gets stamina over physical more, but right, so they changed his red exercise machine to a dark green exercise machine. That's always quite nice. Now, and they've added a special lecture bonus with max effect of 35%. Wow, they did Dada dirty. They actually did Dada Silva dirty there. Only 35%. Why not just conform him with everyone else? Give him at least 70. I'm not even saying give him 100, just give him 70. Bearing in mind, most of the new characters are 100% now. 70 would have been fine, you know. Dada would have actually been usable. Okay, Kunigami. This Kunigami, again, has a few issues, but it's still one of the better Kunigami. It's the best Kunigami in the game right now. So, right, his slight adjustment to his physical, taking him up to 52%, is actually massive. Now, his red card, his base red exercise machine card, is now dark red, which is, I mean, you know how I feel about dark reds. And his dark red exercise machine, so he had the dark red previously, is now a bright purple. I love the bright purple. That is a great addition. His special lecture bonus was always bad at 25%. Now it's 70. Ooh. And now he has constant physical boost. That is massive. That is absolutely massive that he has constant physical boost. He is a must include in any physical team right now. So if you haven't already maxed him, I highly recommend you do, because that bright purple there and the constant physical boost is going to make him a bit of a physical beast. So that is absolutely fantastic stuff. Right, let's scroll back down again and just have a look. So base Kunigami also got an upgrade. Again, nothing crazy there. Aru got an upgrade, and I'm just sort of looking. A bright gold is always nice, and a lecture bonus of 35%. Again, 35% is just not enough, but it is what it is. And Adam Blake can now enter Awakening when the event Big Mouth occurs. That's quite nice. Right, SSRs. I'm going to go through these a little quickly because this video is going to be, like, if we just talk about these upgrades, they're going to go forever and ever and ever. I don't think this is enough to make this card too good. The ring card, 70% lecture bonus is always quite nice. So guys, if you've maxed him and sort of not got anything new, he is going to be quite viable. This Anri card is massive. Finally, she gets 70%. This makes this card really solid, and they've changed her base blue card to a dark purple. I love that. I love that for a change for her. One-on-one was never a really great card, but it's okay. Tokimitsu just does not get a good buff here. So overall, that's the buffs. I think the Rin card is the biggest takeaway from that. So cool, let's just quickly go through everything else, because there is still so much to go through. There's going to be a commemoration event for Rin Itoshi. The brand new Rin Itoshi is here, boys. And then you have a chance to get a rare icon. That's fair. Now, there is a training event right now going on. So for those of you who haven't noticed, there's a current training event. When you enter you're going to enter a guaranteed gold concentration zone at stage 2 if you're training Rin. That's the new Rin. If you're training Kira, if you're training Raichi, which is the old Jingo Raichi, Igarashi, Shido, Baro, and Gagamaru. That's the kick Gagamaru. Now, there are certain players that are going to enter red concentration zones. So that's V2 Rin. I mean, I'm looking at Isagi V3, and then you could just see that list there. I'm not going to sit and list every single one of them. It's just a cool little training event where you're going to get a couple more concentration zones guaranteed. Now, there is 2 million downloads, so we all got a bunch of freebies in the game. In fact, we've got a login event. We also have some exchange tickets to get some redraw slots, which is always quite nice on our workout gear. We got 500 gems on login, and you can just see all the different bits. I don't know exactly what they're going to do for the 2 million downloads, but you know, it's alright. The gem packs are really good. You've got 1.5 times value, so again, if you're doing a 20k top up, you're going to get 30 per bonus gems. So it's 50k actually. That's really solid. I had a quick look at the packs, and the max level packs here, guys. I always recommend picking up the max level pack. It's 20, I think it's 20 stakes. Pretty sure it's 20 stakes in there. Yeah, it's 20 stakes, which is absolutely massive. It's like $1 a stake. And then let's skip all of this, because there is a new tournament coming out, and there's the redraw gear. Actually, no, we probably have to talk about this. So the new redraw gear is here. A lot of this is pretty standard stuff. You should already know what all of this does. What's new is this section here. So we've got slot A, slot B, and slot C. So how does it work? Slot A, slot B, slot C is already labeled, as you can see, and depending on which one of these tickets you use, you're going to be able to redraw specifically that slot. So if you've got something in your first slot, or slot A, that's bad, but your slot B and C are absolutely viable, you can now use this ticket to just reroll slot A. So it is a really cool ticket to get. Although I would save them all, boys. I'd be honest with you, red workout gear is probably coming in a month or two, and you want to sort of save for the red workout gear. That way you can optimize your red workout gear. Right, Egoist tournament. There is a brand new tournament coming out. Go to the trading post I already have and buy your ticket. I think only the guild leader needs to do it, but to be on the safe side, everyone just pick it up. It's free. Just do it and enter your tournament. Right, and finally, Rin Itoshi. Guys, I know 13 minutes into this video we're finally covering Rin, but how good is Rin? Let's just go straight into the details. He's a big technical booster, a physical booster, and an intel booster. He's got boosts for sort of everything, which is really, really solid. He has mental imagery training rate up, so you're going to see those mental imagery cards a little bit more. And he comes with a 100% lecture bonus. He comes with 25% training bonus. And he comes with a golden C zone activation rate. So you are more likely to get golden C zones in the last term when participating in training. So in that last phase, you're more likely to get some gold. And I know it's only 2%, but 2% is still, you know, something. And when that triggers, you're going to be so happy for yourself. Right, his player skill is he's going to awaken and get a golden concentration zone when he gets his player skill. So that is in phase 2. So when you do your first training, phase 2, you get your player skill, don't you? And then boom, you're going to immediately get a gold concentration zone and an awakening. Then into the world, when you win the last stage, you're going to get 3 turn extension as well. So he's generating lots of turns, and he's giving you those awakenings, and he's giving you that gold concentration zone, which is what everyone's really hunting down for. Now, standard black purple, it's going to be ×3 and going to give you a chance of granting each turn. These cards are fantastic. He's got 2 of them. He's got 1 for physical and 1 for mental imagery. Now, these will put you into awakening. So if you're not in awakening, this will put you into an awakening. And it only has a chance of generating a turn. It's important to note that you're not guaranteed a turn with these ones. It's a chance, but you are guaranteed an awakening, which is great. Now, ×6 on the stats as well on both of these. So ×6 here as well. Again, you will get an awakening, but only a chance to get a turn extension. Finally, we have the Rin card. This is again times 6 to your power. It doesn't consume awakening, but it doesn't put you into awakening. So if you're in best or good, it's just going to consume. It's going to go right the way down to, like, you know, the lowest stats. Unfortunately, you're not going to get an awakening. If you're in awakening though, it won't consume your awakening, so it's really, really good. You are guaranteed to get an extra turn, and there is a chance of getting game control. For those of you who don't know what game control is, it's a fantastic skill, especially I think it's for defenders that this is really, really solid for. But during the match, it displays the following effect. If a player is in the midfield or the defense positions, this skill may activate. Boost the second ball reclaim layer of this player until the end of the fight for a second ball. Additionally, boost technical of this player for a certain amount of time. So pretty much this is a fantastic skill, I think, for defenders. I think defenders are really going to enjoy this. I'm sure midfielders would probably like it too, but personally, I mean, I'm going to be training my defenders with Rin. Game control is just going to be one of those skills that they get. Hopefully they're going to get lots of second balls. It's going to all work out really, really well. So, boys, that is the news. That is the global news. I don't know what my thumbnail is going to be, what my banner is going to be, whatever. But anyway, we'll try and sort that out on my phone at some point. Do I think you should get Rin? I do. I really do. I think all the anniversary units are worth picking up. If you're free to play and you really, really want to save, I do think waiting for the limited units is better, and I'm going to keep saying this. The limited units would be better long term, but at the same time, these anniversary units, if you're sort of a light spender, are worth picking up. And like, if you get all 4, so you get 2 units, 2 SLRs, it just sets you up nicely for the upcoming months. So, you know, have a wonderful rest of your day, boys. Hopefully LD Player will be working tonight and we'll be streaming. If not, we could be doing some Go-Go Muffin stuff. I'd like to cover some more Go-Go Muffin on the channel anyway, so maybe we'll do that. Maybe we could do some viewer runs, so if you guys want to jump on and you've got rifts or other things you want to be doing, we can do some runs and I can try and help boost you guys up. So, boys, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all later. Bye!